I got talked to by a lot of like family members I thought would never speak to me again.
You okay?
So that was nice. Who the fuck?
All right. Before we get started, does anybody have any announcements or questions or comments or anything?
No.
Okay.
All right, hold up.
No problem.
I'm so glad. Jason, I love you.
Hey, no problem.
I thought I was like near crying, like, oh my god, I'm
No,
gonna
no,
D&D today.
don't. No need to cry.
Found out my cousin Anthony's into D&D too, so.
We are ready to rock and
All right.
ready to roll.
Oh wow. So before we start, I do want to discuss scheduling just real quick. I know Drax, you told me that. Let me get my calendar up here. The 17th and the 24th, you wouldn't be available, and the 7th, right, of August. Was that right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, my next couple weekends are going to be really busy.
Okay. So what I'm thinking as of right now, and this may change depending on what happens tonight, I would like to try to get through this particular story arc and to the end of it, and so you guys can level up. That may or may not happen depending on things that happen. So we will see.
Live.
If you live, you guys may not make it through the first hour. We'll see. But I am very tempted, and I'm not going to say I'm not going to promise it, but I am very tempted to run the Urchin one shot for the 31st. We will see if that is a thing. If we don't finish this story arc, we'll try to finish it the 31st. But
I won't be available the 31st either.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, that's what I meant. I for the foreseeable future, I'm going to be really busy.
Okay, I thought you meant just the next 2 weeks, and then there was one that were good, and then okay.
No, next weekend is my niece's birthday, and then
I misunderstood you then. Okay, so
the weekend after that is vacation.
Right.
And then the weekend after that, I have inventory at work.
Oh.
And then the weekend after that, I'm moving.
All right. So as of right now,
you want a house?
No, we're renting one.
Still, yay!
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we all need the space. It's a tight.
So as of right now, our next game will be August 14th. Okay.
Yes.
And don't feel pressured by that. If you can't do the 14th, that's fine. We'll skip and do the next week. That is totally okay. It happens. Don't worry about it.
We should be good on the 14th.
Okay, so just so everyone knows, we're gonna have there will be an extended hiatus, which is kind of why I'm hoping to get as far as we can today and maybe finish this arc of the story. Which, if it doesn't, that's fine.
Wait, Drax, are you still going to Mecca?
Yes.
You said 31st
That's
is
vacation.
when you move?
No, okay.
No, I have inventory that weekend.
Oh, right, 7th.
Yeah.
Okay.
The weekend after that.
I apologize, Drax. I misunderstood and thought you were free the 31st.
It's okay. It's okay.
Damn it, Jason.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all of that. So
Will
scheduling
it be
is discussed.
Saturday, man, that you'll be moving.
Yeah, I took off 3 days in the second week of August because I couldn't take any time off before that.
Okay, so if things are happening Saturday, I'd be happy to show up and help drive a truck or whatever.
Wait, does that mean Heinz gonna be all by himself?
I will be.
Aww.
That'd be the first time that's ever really happened.
No more pants.
Really? Wow.
No more pants. I bought an apartment for myself in like 2014, and that lasted like 2 months, and then I had to let somebody move in with me, and then we ended up getting a place. So,
cool.
Yeah, this will be my first time really doing it. Psyched.
It's the only way to be.
Anyone else have anything they want to add or questions or anything?
I will say that by the end of August, I will have work, so I will let you guys know my schedule as well.
Hey, cool.
Okay.
For you.
All right. Well, without any further ado, unless anyone has any arguments, I'm going to get us started. Kylie, are you
Sounds
updated
good.
and in fantasy rounds?
Give me a minute. It's being finicky.
All right. Well, I will go ahead and start the. Let me start this up. So, you were met with heavy resistance when you first set foot on Skull Island. Dozens of Xanathar Guild thugs came out to face you, and a Zentarum warship began bombarding the fortress with firepower the likes of which you had only heard about, or perhaps seen on a much smaller scale. The fighting was intense, but with the aid of arcane and druidic magic, you managed to get into the inner courtyard wall and out of the direct line of sight of the warship's cannons. There you faced Amerigo, the Xanathar's majordomo and second in command. He put up a strong fight, knocking Seraphima out of her wild-shaped form and giving many of you major wounds. When it became obvious that Amerigo was fighting a losing battle, however, Kazaf, a former Red Wizard of Thay, also known as the Amphale Slaver, appeared. She threw away her allegiance to the Xanathar Guild by casting a magic missile upon Amerigo. You now currently are standing side by side with a very injured Amerigo and a very fresh-looking Kazaf. This bald-headed mage. She's currently wearing red robes, and she has tattoos just all over her head. Many of you might recognize as Thayan in origin. Amerigo, however, is this dwarf that's wearing all this plate armor that's very heavy, and he's got the two minotaur horns on top of his helmet.
He's dead.
Almost. He's not quite dead yet.
Gotcha.
And that is going to be where we can pick this up. So, give me 1 second here to get some
I just
music.
want to make a note that Drax's entry into the courtyard was more assisted by gravity than arcane magic.
Yeah, that's fair.
I forgot about that. Oh.
Oh.
All right. So, you are all currently standing here, and I will. Let me get you. There you go. Kylie, are you in?
I'm waiting for my character sheet to pop up. I just loaded in. Whole thing's being very slow for a second.
Okay.
Let's begin.
Bart, if it's let's go ahead and start with you then. You are currently standing at the side of one of these towers. It's basically the gatehouse to the inner courtyard here, and Kazaf has just appeared next to you. What do you do? We're still in initiative order.
A Wizard of Thay, huh?
Yeah, she just kind of looks at you and back at Amerigo. She doesn't say anything back just yet.
Alright, I'll level Weaver at her and just ask her, well, say to her, well, you don't seem to be with the Xanathar, but can we trust you?
She just looks you back in the eyes, and looks down at your sword, and says, I know when a battle is lost. And she kind of looks at you and your wounded friends, and she says, do you?
Oh, shit.
This isn't a battle we hope to win.
Alright, there's a little more for 6 seconds, so I'm gonna...
Fair.
Do you have
That's fine. I
anything
already
you want to
passed.
do?
Nope.
Alright, Mortimer. Seraphima, is there anything I need to do for you? Or are you good, or what's going on?
I'm in. Just need to There we go.
All right,
Now
cool.
it's working.
All right, Mortimer, your turn. What would you like to do? I will say you currently have Seraphima's healing spirit, isn't it, around
Mhm.
you? I'm not entirely sure how that works, but just as a reminder.
Beginning of his turn, he gets to heal a d6.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
All right, so Mortimer, if you want, go ahead and roll a d6, and we will. Good job. All right, I'll go ahead and take that off.
So, Bart, I will, of course, let you make the final decision. But from my experience, there is nothing good to be had from these red wizards, and I think we should just kill this one right now.
I mean, if she can assist us in any way.
So you agree? Yes. Todrin, would you like to do the honors?
I'm kind of busy here, I say as I'm fighting Amerigo.
I thought he was subdued.
No, he is still fighting.
Oh, okay.
That's perfect, Mort, though. You're standing next to us as we're trading blows.
When you're finished, then we'll finish with this.
Bart, what do you think about Cheetos? Are they any good? You've seen the new Blackman movie.
All right. Did you want to move or do anything on your turn?
I wanted to heal, but I'm out of spells.
Well, I gave you the 6 for the thing.
Yeah, I mean, I've got.
Do you have a? You should have a healing potion, I'm sure, somewhere. Do you not?
I was gonna try and heal everybody.
Okay.
I think I will. Yes, I think I will. I'm just gonna add this because I'm doing an extra thing.
No problem.
Todrin, would you do the honors? I'm kind of busy. Oh, is that still happening? I'm sorry. These last few seconds
All right.
feel like they've taken
Is
a
that
week.
Oh, wait, no. Okay, here it is. Sorry. They changed the functionality to this. There we go. Healing, mass
Alright.
healing word across the board.
that
Nice.
seems to have only? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm dumb. I just saw the bottom one and didn't think to look at the ones above it. So, everybody regains 11 hit points.
Yay! Thank you, you tiny ass.
Woot.
Seraphima, it is your turn.
Oh boy.
What would you like to do?
First of all, I have to see how many freaking spell slots I have left. Oh no, please don't crash on me. Okay, there we go.
I will say, just as a reminder, you guys are in the courtyard and you still have a 7th floor keep in front of you. So keep in mind, save spells if you need to.
And your healing spirit is a concentration.
That is true too.
Yeah. Let's see. I think I'm gonna take a pot shot at
Amigo.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. The other
Lay it on
tiny
me.
bear. Both one. Wahaha.
Nice. It's a dirty 20.
All right, and that is 8 more points of damage to Amerigo. He's looking really, really rough. He's basically kind of standing there in front of you, Todrin, you can just see the exhaustion in him, and the he just turns his head and he's spitting blood. There's blood everywhere, and he hefts that axe again, and he comes after you with it one more time.
All right, he wants to go out soldier's end. I respect it.
The first attack, he takes a swing. You manage to deflect it with that hammer that you're wielding. He brings it again. You can see the exhaustion in his swings as they're getting more sloppy the longer this fight goes. He brings it down between you and Mortimer this time into the ground. And then one last time he does manage to, when he lifts it back up, he brings it up into your chest. So he does manage to hit you with the last strike. You do manage to maintain your concentration on your spell, though.
Good.
Bart, are you still leveling that sword at Kazaf?
It's not leveled at her anymore, but I'm still holding it.
Okay. She walks past you, and she approaches Todrin and Mortimer, and you guys watch as she raises a hand up, and fire crackles in the palm of her hand, and she casts a firebolt at Amerigo.
Wait, what?
Reaching between the two of you as he's making this last strike against Todrin, she fires a firebolt right into his chest. The armor dents beneath the impact, and he goes down.
Nice. Whew.
Holy shit.
I don't even hesitate. I reach down and grab his hammer and examine it.
His axe?
Oh, his axe. Okay.
It's a very expensive looking, very finely crafted great axe. Just this massive two-handed great axe.
Does it strike me as magical?
Probably so.
All right. I'm going to take that with me.
All right, give me one.
Are we officially out of combat now?
You are out of combat for the moment. You do, however, still hear the cannon fire is actually dying off at the moment, but you do still hear a lot of shouting and things like that going on behind the walls. Give me 1 second to clear up the great axe here.
Okay.
Todrin, I am going to send this to you. Whoop, that's not right. I'm sorry. This is what I meant to do.
God damn it.
You okay there?
I hiccup. Stop it.
All right, Todrin, you should now see
Ooh.
the great axe in your inventory. It should say.
Do we have a minute to possibly heal?
Should say refined great axe. So until you get it, identified.
Yeah. Sweet. All right. And then for my turn, I just start walking around the tower to the south. Like, come on, y'all, let's see if we can find this hole in the tower.
Yeah, Kazaf kind of watches you. She just gestures to the door, just like, "What are you here for?"
I ignore her. I just keep walking. I'm looking up at the tower.
I turn to her. How much do you know about the Xanathar Guild?
Everything.
Do you know where Gnarl is?
Right now, I think he's in the audience chamber, 6th floor.
6th floor. Does Xanathar reside on the 7th?
He does.
I do know that, right? How
Yeah,
many levels
Thorvin
there are.
told you.
Right. Awful. Absolutely awful. So he's pretty close to Xanathar, I imagine.
She just gives you a curt nod. She just, at this point, she's just looking at the three of you and watching as Todrin goes around the corner and just like, that's it? You guys come in here and you're not even going to go in? She doesn't say that, but she's just got this look on her face like, door.
Can I see the hole from the south?
It is on the south side. From that side, you do see up on the third, about 80 feet up in the air, so it's higher than that tower. You do see a small crack that is in the wall.
Does it look like I could fit through? Maybe if I take the armor off.
Oh yeah, there's definitely room for a person.
All right.
You
I see
can
it,
do it
y'all.
probably with your armor on.
Let's do this.
You'd have to come back around to tell them that, unless they're following you. Are you guys following him, or how's this working?
We weren't.
I'm
because
talking to
we stormed
Kazakh.
off
Okay.
like a turd.
How long does that healing spirit last, and how many times can it work?
Give me a
Because
second, let me bring it up again.
if you guys want to share it, now would be the time.
Yeah, I'll walk back toward you.
Yes, can I have the thingy, please? Thank you for giving me a thingy. Concentration or up to a minute. So
I think it can
use
be
up-
used as only a few number of times, though,
anywhere within a
right?
minute, I guess.
All right. Mortimer, are you going to take more uses from it?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
Misusing my spirits.
2, 3. All right. Does it add your wisdom to the effect? I don't think it does, but I may be wrong.
Whenever you.
Nope.
First time,
1d6 hit
no.
points.
Okay. So I know it's healed at least once last session, and that's twice this one. So I think you can get 2 more out of it if you guys want to trade off and heal anybody.
I'm all right.
Well, I was going to use healing hands on Todrin, but he decided to walk away and.
I came back. I was just seeing if I could see the hole.
I was about to give you the heal, and you're
There's
just like, fuck
literally
everybody.
a ship bombarding the island. We don't have time to sit around and discuss.
Uh-huh.
That's where Todd's mind is. Are they still bombing now?
It sounds like it has died off at this point. You no longer hear the just that constant barrage. It's slowed down, but there is still cannon fire happening.
I don't know.
That initial barrage was
towards the door.
That initial barrage was basically to put down that fortification you guys were standing on with all those ballista on it that served as a threat to the ship.
Right.
Now that that's out of the way. Kazaf she's kind of standing there watching you guys. Mortimer, are you going to take more heals, or is anybody else going to take heals from that?
I'll take as many as I can.
Anybody else?
I'll ask Kazaf about. No, I'm good on healing. Hind?
Yeah.
I'll walk over to Todrin.
I need a lot. I've got 52 wounds.
I'll cast healing hands.
Thank you, Dom.
Anyway, I'll ask Kazaf about traps and if there's an easy path through the tower. What kind of presence there is in the tower left after this attack. Whatever information I can get.
She says, I don't know anything about traps. That's not my area.
Oh, thank you.
You guys would know Thorvin, however, told you that was his job, and he had intentionally been putting traps in the tower.
Right.
Gotcha.
She says there are men on every level.
Yay.
She says, but with Amerigo out of the way,
Okay.
it's not nearly as dangerous now as it was earlier. So now that he's dead. And she kind of kicks his body a little bit. She says, what are you four doing here? You don't look like Zentarum to me.
Can I search the body? See if there's any useful potions or anything on him?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an investigation check as you start going over him.
I'll just kind of look at her. No, we're not Zentarum.
Then what the hell
I
is he
kind of
doing
like grumble underneath my breath, watching Tom just like
We have other goals.
go through this body, and I'm just like, when I like
Alright.
grumble. I'm like, if we get out of here, you're taking me on a date. I want dinner, goddamn it.
Todrin, you find 67 gold pieces
Cool.
and a potion of healing.
Excellent. That's exactly what I was looking for. Just a basic.
Basic healing, yeah.
Cool.
Do you already have one in your inventory that you can just add it to, or should I
I need
bring
a new
one up?
one. Gave Bert
Alright.
my last to get him up.
I'll add the 67 to the party sheet.
I already got it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Thank you, though.
Sorry, give me 1 second here.
Well, the that hole was on the 3rd floor, correct?
The what? The hole? The hole is on the
Mhm.
3rd floor, yes. It's about 80 feet up on the outside, south side.
Do we have a way to reach that?
That's up to you guys.
I pull out a potion of climbing. I can use this and climb my ass up there if Sarah can carry you two up.
She's not a bird anymore. Can you do that again?
I have one more wild shape in me.
All right.
I will pat myself on the chest and use 18 points of lay on hands.
Bartholomew,
Mhm.
That is a lot of laying on hands.
you start hearing shouting
Getting pretty handy
coming
there,
from
Todrin.
the west. On the other side of the walls.
We got to get up there, folks. We don't want to be here.
Yes, we need to get out of this courtyard.
I'm gonna add one thing that I don't think I made as clear as I maybe should have, just for your own reference. The whatever it is that Gnarl is using to siphon Azure Edge, you guys probably really don't want that falling into Zentarum hands. Because if they get it, they're probably going to want to keep it. Which means people die. Todrin dies.
Right.
Nat dies.
I'm aware.
Okay.
So do we have any inkling about where that might be? You said something about a blue flash
She's
maybe happening.
She has said that Gnarl, as far as she knows right now, is in the audience chamber on the 6th floor.
Indeed.
So he probably
and
has
she-
it
she
with
says-
him.
She says she kind of looks at you guys and says, "What's with him?"
His new device. Has he been showing off a new toy? He's been.
She just kind of, at that moment, you see her kind of roll her eyes and she says, "His staff."
My
Possibly.
eyes open wide. A staff.
He has a staff of power. I don't know where he got it.
He acquired that within the last 3 months or so.
Before I was here.
When did you get here?
Last summer. About 3 months ago.
All right,
3 or 4.
Hmm.
that lines up. All right, folks, we got to get out of here.
Drax, you start hearing. I'm using Drax because he's got the highest passive perception, but you guys start hearing this sound now. You start hearing sounds of combat start echoing out from beyond the walls you guys are currently looking at.
Well then, let's go find that hole.
I will knock back my potion of climbing.
All right. Kazaf is going to follow you guys unless you have any arguments.
Nope.
Negative.
All right. So you find. Give me 1 second here.
Maybe we should let me get up there first. Maybe I can tie off a rope or something and save Sarah's wild shape.
Good call.
I also have wings, you know.
You have what?
You forget you're in love with an angel.
Oh, right. Well, again, not something we want to use if we don't have to. Not that I don't enjoy seeing it.
All right. I'm going to remove you guys from this particular map because we're going to go up to a different one. Tondrin, go ahead and roll. So it's about an 80-foot climb.
Okay.
Your potion of climbing gives you advantage on that, I think, or is it something else?
The item doesn't have any information on it.
Give me 1 second to look that up. I apologize. It should. Potion of climbing. During this time, you gain advantage on strength athletics check to make your climb. Okay. So you will have advantage on your check. How are you planning to get everyone else up? Are you using rope, or are you going to let them figure out their own way? Or I know
Once
light
I
was
get
mentioned.
up there, if there's a sturdy, secure way to tie a rope off, I have about 10 feet of chain. I don't think I actually have any rope. Can y'all supplement me with some lengthy
Yes,
equipment?
At this point, Kazaf is kind of watching
rope.
the
No.
group of you, and she just says, "I'll meet you up there," and she just starts walking away.
I have not acknowledged her presence at all. Right. How many lengths of rope or chain we got, folks?
I have a 50-foot section.
Awesome. I'll
I
take
have
that
a
from you.
50
rope as
feet.
well.
Reach down and take more. Sarah, go ahead and hold on to yours for me.
Okay.
And I will tie those two. They're both 50, you guys said?
Yeah, hemp.
Yeah, I'll attach those, loop it over my shoulder, and start climbing. Here goes nothing. So this will probably be athletics, right?
Yes, you have advantage on it.
Alrighty. We got a 13 and a 2 for a total of 17.
Sorry, give me 1 moment here.
I figured.
17 is enough to get you up into the tower, though.
Alright. Is there
And I
something
will-
I can...
Sorry, I am looking for music that I cannot find, and it's bothering me. try this real quick here. All right. Again, I apologize about the delay. All right, Todra and Amcathra, you find yourself here on the 3rd floor. It is dark.
All right. Looking straight ahead, I kind of grope around on the wall, and I think I find some chains hanging from the wall there. Is that what that looks like?
Yeah, you find there are what appear to be like manacles that are bolted to the wall here.
Okay. Can I give each set a solid yank and see if they're all firmly
Yeah, they
attached?
both seem very solid. There is one cuff on the set that's on the left that looks like it was at one point broken, but the other 3 cuffs are all very solid.
All right. I will loop the rope through all 3 and then tie it back to itself so it kind of distributes the weight across all 3. And then grope my way back to the entrance here and hope the room got dark.
It's okay. It's just I'll put you back in there. And, so yeah, you throw the rope back out the way you came in. Everybody else down there, the rope comes flying out of that hole up above you. What do you do?
I'll stand defensively and just after you guys go.
I guess I'll start first then. And start climbing
Alright.
up the rope.
Go ahead and give me a athletics check with advantage. Everybody gets
Yeah.
advantage because of the rope here.
And athletics check?
Yes.
Jesus.
One more time, Mortimer. 18 is more than enough to get you up there.
Shit.
Yep. Mortimer is struggling with to get up this even with the rope. There are plenty of footholds and everything, but his little legs and the way the tower kind of goes, it gets bigger the higher you get up. He can't really make use of those footholds when his feet won't reach.
I'm trying to help him as much as I can, but I'm also watching for people coming.
All right. So I will say you'll lose a little bit of time, but Seraphima, you do get up to the.
So
Yeah.
Excuse me, I had a sneeze.
Bless you.
You get up to that room, no
Honestly,
problem. I'm glad I cut it off. About that time though, Kazaf comes to the door and she just looks to you through the door. It's a solid wooden door, but there's like about a say 5-inch window that's barred that she kind of looks at you through, and she just says, "This was your brilliant plan into a prison cell."
I don't even acknowledge her. I turn to Sarah. I kind of cup her face in both my hands, and I'm like, I can't see shit in here, but please, if I don't make it, please make sure that curse gets broken. Nat deserves a chance.
Don't talk like that.
Kazaf kind of looks to you and just, again, knowing you're not acknowledging, she just says, "What curse?" Mortimer,
Give Sarah a big
give
old
me
kiss.
give me the athletics check one more time. Again, with advantage. You've only lost time at this point, not anything else. All right, that is enough to
Yeah,
get you
there
up
you
there.
go.
And Bartholomew.
Bert pokes you in the butt with his sword, and you rocket up the side of the tower.
Eee.
Wilhelm scream.
6.
All right, you two end up scrambling up the side here, and you get about, say, 15 feet up, and then you kind of lose your footing. You don't fall, but it's taking you longer than you would like. Go ahead and roll it one more time.
Yay!
Woo!
I love athletics. So much time in the library has done so much good for me.
That is enough to get you the rest of the way up. The DC came down with each further attempt, but that is enough to get you into the chamber. And at this point, Kazaf is just kind of looking into the window here. And
Still dark?
Sorry?
Still is it dark?
The chamber is dark unless you guys have a light source with you.
How dark? Like pitch black?
It's a prison cell. It's pitch black.
Okay.
No, I'll pull up my drift globe.
All right. Oops, did we lose her?
Yes and no.
I'm back.
There you go. All right. Kazaf kind of, when the light starts pouring out of that, she just puts her hand up to the window. And she just, when she does, you can kind of see her looking around the corner, and she just says, "Put that out."
Oh. Alright. And I'll touch it and it goes dark again.
In the time the light was on, did I see any easy way to open the cell door? Is it locked?
It's locked. It looks very old, however.
Can you open?
And she lowers her hand again and kind of looks at you guys through the peephole.
Can you open this from your side, or do I gotta make some noise?
I don't have the keys.
I'm gonna grab it and shake it, see if it comes loose.
Do you still have one of those lock melters, just out of curiosity?
Yeah, I'm not like trying to break it off. I'm just seeing if it'll.
Okay.
rattle open. If
It
doesn't-
rattles. It doesn't open, but it does rattle.
Alright, yeah, I'll turn to Sarah. You still got that thing?
Yeah, I still got my lock monster.
Go ahead, doll. I'll step aside.
Yeah, you see Kazaf at this point, not really knowing what you guys are doing. She kind of takes a couple of steps back, and you can see her walk towards the end of the hall. Okay.
I have
So-
dark vision, don't
You do, yes. So the way the lock melters work is I need you to roll. Give me 1 second here to look it up again. Roll 4d4.
I? Or
So the little pyramid looking ones. So she puts this, what looks like a key, into the lock on here on this side, and turns it, and you hear a, not so much a click, almost like a shatter, as the vial in the lock melter breaks, and then there's a sizzling of the acid on metal, and the lock melts away completely,
Yeah.
and the door swings open freely.
Nice.
Well, good.
Those turned out to be excellent purchases, Todrick.
And since Sergeant can't see, yes.
Yeah, Bert and I are blind.
Well, I don't want Bart to feel uncomfortable, so I grab your hand and
There we go. That'll work.
I start leading Todd down these hallways.
Try to be quiet, y'all.
All right. Can you guys see yourselves enough and move on this?
Yeah.
This map.
Indeed we can.
I need it brought back up.
There you go.
Thank you.
My stealth is 4.
Kazaf, when you, Toddern, do you step out in the hall?
Yeah. Well,
Alright.
Sarah's leading me.
Yeah, she's standing at the end of the hall, and she just steps out into the hall, and she just almost half-heartedly says, "They're escaping," and points at you guys, and you see there are two bandits.
Oh no!
There are two bandits that are standing right there that kind of look, and they start like, huh? And start running towards you guys. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, I could probably try and intimidate.
Oh,
This is,
no,
for the record,
stop.
this is very much she's not trying to get you guys caught. It's more of a let's get these guys out of the way kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Oh no, they're escaping.
Oh
Willy
no! It's a tragedy.
Wait, stop, don't.
Yeah, exactly. You guys get it. All right.
All right.
You may or may not want to turn the volume up on the rhythm there.
I'd love to intimidate these guys by making my eyeballs glow.
Mortimer, it's going to be your turn first. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go to turn number 19. Well,
Number 19.
or not.
Or not.
You gotta move on the map there, brother. Brother.
Oh, it all looked black. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Oh.
Ugh.
There we go.
Is the map
Stop.
okay for everybody? Can you guys see on the map?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can see.
I
All right.
should not be able to, but I can, yeah.
There are candles that are lighting the way here.
Oh, okay.
There's if you see right to the north of Kazaf, there's a candelabra. I have done that on this one.
Nice.
That's what I got.
So yeah, that's a miss. And .35 is going to take a swing at you since you've come at him. He also misses in return.
Nice.
Bartholomew, it's your turn. I will say you also see there are two prisoners in these cells to the right here.
Would you say it's been 10 minutes? How much longer would I have on Shield of Faith? I cast it during the Amigo.
I don't think it's been that long, do you?
No, I don't. But
No, I
probably
think you're still
after
good.
we finish this room here.
All right. Was there anything else that you had to say, Kason?
No, that was it.
Okay. I'll step back behind you guys and attack Xanathar Guild 35. Flourished Weaver and cast my good old Firebolt.
The trusty Firebolt.
That's
Oh,
a
it's
hit.
like not so trusty, except it is.
Except it is.
So yeah, Bartholomew flings a firebolt forward, and it impacts this guy right in the chest. He kind of takes a couple of steps back as he's drawing his scimitar from his side. Anything else?
That's me.
Behind you guys, you can hear these prisoners that they're kind of rattling their chains and trying to see what's going on from their darkened cells. And Todrick, we come to you.
Alright, time to give this new axe a whirl. Come running up here. I will attack diagonally at 23.
That's a hit.
Ooh, max damage.
Yeah, not only do you end up killing this guy, your attack literally cleaves this guy in two.
Ooh. Wow, I like this thing. Can I give it a spin?
And I see that and I'm like, oh, sexy.
Sorry, what was that?
No, I see that and I'm like, ooh, okay. Sexy.
Ooh, murder.
Death and muscles, I like it.
That's also a hit.
Smash.
Yeah, you cleave down the other guy also. No problem. They both go down.
Just kind of give the axe a spin and look at it in my hands.
So at this point, though, you look down this hallway and you can hear screaming coming from this room that's like right in front of you, right there. When you come around the corner, though, you do see there is a gazer and 2 Duragar in the hall. They kind of two gazers and a Duragar, not the other way around. They both kind of raise their heads and look to you guys, and the Duragar raises his weapon as the 2 gazers kind of move in towards you guys.
So that was my move for my turn, but I have a question. Those stairs that were right there, did those go up?
That set of stairs goes down.
Okay. Right. I
just
moved
for
here.
the record, I'm gonna show everyone this real quick. What I've done is any stairs that go down, they have a shadow over the lower part.
Ah.
So
Nice. Okay.
if everyone wants to get a quick look at that,
Cool.
just so everyone can see what I'm talking about.
I can see it through the shadow.
All right.
That's awesome. Good idea. Good idea.
But the door to your south, though, you hear just this horrible screaming coming from as the 2 gazers turn towards you, and the Duragar raises his weapon up. Seraphina, it'll be your turn.
Yay, I'm a butterfly. Let's see.
This ambience is awesome.
You're in a literal prison/torture chamber.
Gorgeous.
Let's see. Okay, I need to know if I can do this, Casey.
Sure.
What I want to do is I want to like go behind Todrin and kind of reach over his shoulder with my hand outstretched and catch Thunderwave. Can I do that without hurting him?
I will say this: there is enough room to be in this here or right here. I would allow. This would be a kind of a tight spot, but you could be right here.
Mm.
So
I can't go behind him.
Not behind him, but you could get your Thunder Wave out in a way that would not harm him.
What about my tidal wave if I go over his shoulder?
I'll allow it, sure.
So I could cast tidal wave without hurting him.
Sure.
Alright, cool.
I will, just as a reminder though, you guys are 3rd level of a 7th floor dungeon, so keep that in mind too.
Okay. So,
We're gonna need those spells.
I know. So I basically run up behind Todrin, wrap my one arm around him, and then the other over his shoulder, and cast tidal wave from behind him.
Alright.
So
make sure we're not targeting Todrin.
No, I know. I don't want to hurt him. Yes, what are you?
If you need me to, I can move the gazer into your line of sight so you can target him. But I'll move him back once he's targeted, though.
Okay. So yeah, you have like right up on it.
Sure.
Alright. And let's do this.
Alright, roll damage. The other gazer rolled a 2 on his save, which I think that's actually enough to... Yeah, that'll kill the other one. Number 29.
From this cell next to us, we hear, "You'll never get my chili recipe."
No.
dies with me.
All right. So yeah, the Durgar kind of takes a step back as the water flows all the way down, or just roars down this hallway and kind of around the corner here.
Nice.
Any movements or anything else you want to do on your turn, Seraphina?
Nope. I'm gonna sit right here.
Does that knocks the Durgar back, doesn't it? He failed his
Heavy.
save.
If he failed, yeah, it knocks him prone, I believe.
Is it prone or back? I'm not sure which.
I believe it's both. Hold on. Yeah, it's prone. Yeah, it's prone.
All right. So you guys watch as he loses his footing in the splash of water there.
Nice.
All right. And Kazaf, she turns to you, Bart, and she just says, "Excuse me a moment." And she steps into this room here, and you just you see these two guys, Xanathar guys, charging, coming out the door, having heard the sound, and she just fills the room with fire.
Crispy.
Then she just closes the door back after just washing these guys with fire.
I love this woman. She's sarcastic as shit.
That's awesome. Excuse me a moment.
Gives me a
She
small
closes
moment.
the door and waves a hand in front of her face. Don't go in there. My God.
Woo! Blew it up.
Made a mess.
Bart's just
All
like,
right,
that was hot.
This is Bart's kind of woman.
Very much
I'm kidding.
so.
I'm kidding.
She's bald. She does fire magic.
Looking at her going, "You doing anything later? Want to do me?"
The Durgar is going to charge you, Todrin, and he is going to swing his war pick at you.
Alrighty.
Oh, I forgot to have him stand up. I'm sorry. He can still get to you though, but he does miss. He would have missed without it dropping. He misses the attack. He takes this war pick and swings wide, ends up scraping the wall beside him instead of hitting you.
Would it have hit a 19? Because I don't have my shield up.
No, not even close.
Okay.
He rolled a natural 10 plus 4. That was the other
Nice.
one. He rolled a 4 and a 10, so yeah, he had no chance. Again, from the south door, right behind you, Todrin and Seraphina, you just hear just this horrible screaming coming from in there.
Awful.
And Mortimer, back to you.
I scream as well.
Kazaf does not look surprised.
So I can't really see what's going around there.
Right now, the only thing that's really to see are the Gazer and the Durgar.
And these. Okay. I'm gonna go after the Gazer.
Gaze upon my
Will
works.
target. It is okay. Shillelagh, since I can do that.
All right.
And here we go.
Because I can do that.
Yes.
That's
And then
it.
I'm gonna remember to do Divine Strike. Fire seems to be the thing of the day, so I'm gonna do that.
Every day, brother.
Campaign, really.
Yeah.
Fire, 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 starting every way.
Nice.
There we
Right.
go.
Yeah, you guys watch as Mortimer brings down his tiny twig of terror right onto this Gazer and just, like a cantaloupe, just bashes its brains in.
Squishy.
You ever seen those videos where they put too many rubber bands around a watermelon and it just explodes?
Yeah.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
Oh, that was my movement, so no.
All right, Bartholomew, we come to you.
I'm going to engage Kazaf in discussion. What is your intention once we reach the upper levels of the dungeon, the tower?
Well, I've already thrown away my allegiance to Xanathar at this point because of this whole ordeal. I'm sure as hell not getting past the Zentarum unless I prove to them that I'm Basically, the impression you get is she thinks her only way out of this is to join the Zentarum. And the only way she can do that is if she proves that she's not loyal to the Xanathar.
Interesting.
Basically, she feels like a rat trapped in a box, and this is her only chance is to prove herself to them.
Gotcha. That was me.
Don't tell her
Alright,
we're not with the Zentarum.
She already knows. You guys told her that.
Oh. Well, damn.
But you guys are here for a reason, so... Alright, Todrin, we come back to you.
Right. Time to make a little more mess. Take a step up here and give him a whack. Hell yeah.
That's a hit.
Curse splat. Oh, gotta do it again. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, you slam this guy through the door into this prison cell, and you see this guy that's bound to the wall, and he just starts laughing, and he goes, "You get what you deserve, you piece of shit!" And he spits at the Durgar and just starts kicking at his head.
Yeah, with my second hit, it gets lodged in the dude's collarbone. I just boot him off the axe and through the door.
All right.
And then 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, moving up the hall.
All right. I will say, again, the more cells you pass, you see more and more prisoners, and as you get to this third, you hear a very low, gruff voice coming from that corner cell to the northwest. It goes, "What's going on out there?"
Hi, Batman.
And
I'll just yell out with my bonus action as I'm passing. Hang in there, folks. The Zentarum are on the way. They'll bust you out of there.
Seraphima, we come to you. Again, the screaming from the south room is just horrible.
Screaming from the...
This door here.
I can't see into it.
No, you do not see into it.
I kind of want to go in and see who's screaming and why they're screaming, but it could be a trap.
It's a trap.
What?
It's a trap.
It's a
Okay,
trap.
Admiral.
Admiral Akbar! Admiral Akbar cereal!
General Kenobi. Hello there. Probably just gonna walk up and stay close to Todrin. They had to be the Debbie Downer and make me worried now.
All right, Kazaf is going to move forward. And
I do it. Hold on, I'll write it in the damn thing. Since he's the only one that knows. Celestial.
Is there anything special about this prisoner? Is he screaming or?
this one, no, this guy looks like he's just standing in the, or rather not standing, he's sitting against the wall with his hands shackled to the wall, and he just kind of looks up as you pass by. He's like, "What's going on?"
Oh, you're fine. Don't worry. It's all fiery out here. You're good.
He's got 19 stamped on his forehead.
It's as far as I can. I'm gonna dash.
When
Oh, sorry. When what?
are you trying to look in any of the cells, or just?
I took a peek in this big one to the north, but
Okay, the big one. You see half ogre that is currently, he has a ball and chain attached to his leg, and he's like dragging it across the floor as he's like pulling it to move this way, and he kind of looks at you, and as he's dragging this thing along,
I scamper underneath Seraphima and continue along. I'm gonna dash.
Whoa!
Stairs down over here. That's all I got.
Bart, your turn.
Alright, I'll start moving down the hallway.
Okay.
The soundtrack's
Dang it.
reminding me of Amnesia. That fucking game.
Okay. Toddern, we come back to you, and then Seraphima, and just
Alright, I'm gonna yell out real quick. Any of y'all in fighting shape?
You hear the half ogre kind of says, "I can fight."
It looked like he could.
I'm gonna walk over to the door here.
Promise you won't kill us.
Just as likely.
Convince me you would help us. We're on our way up fighting the Xanathar.
Just, Xanathar put me in here. What more do you need?
Look at Sarah and shrug. That works for me.
I struck back at him like, oh, that's good enough for me.
I'm gonna pull out my own little lock melter and use my action giving this door what for?
All right, go ahead and roll 4d4.
What for? 44.
All right, this doesn't come completely open, but you have significantly reduced what it would take to open this door.
Alright.
Any kind of strength check or anything.
Is that my action? Bonus action maybe?
I'm going to call it a bonus action for the time being.
Oh, it is.
So
You can
if
use
you
a
wanna-
bonus action to put this key in a lock and turn it. Awesome.
That's
So,
what
yeah.
I thought. Yeah.
I will raise a boot and do the thing.
All right, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Shablam!
Yeah, with that, easily the door comes off the hinges and at his feet, and he just kind of grins, this wide grin, and he reaches down to kind of pick that ball and chain up, and he says, "Can you do anything about this?"
Can you just carry it and swing it?
He just kind of looks at it. He just has this look on his face like, shit.
You got the muscle. Let's go, big guy. And I'm gonna walk over to the
Alright.
stairs.
Seraphima.
He's like, shit. You know what they say about ball and chain? It's for life.
Okay, so do any of these other prisoners look like they're
Honestly,
And-
these other guys look like they're barely alive. Many of them look like they've been tortured and starved. They don't look like they're in fighting shape. The half ogre that you're looking at is probably the only one you currently see that looks capable of fighting.
wish we could release them on mercy's sake alone? Jesus.
The Zentarum will get to him.
Ah, true. And of course, stay close to Todrin, staring at him every now and again, make sure he doesn't pass out again.
Alright, and Kazaf is going to keep following you guys. She kind of, as she passes by the half ogre, she just kind of gives him a wide berth. She walks as far around the door as she can.
She's had a turn or two at him.
Yeah, he's gonna move out into the hallway. He kind of steps in front of you, Bart, like separating you from the rest of the group, and he just kind of looks you up and down, and he just goes, "Hi, I'm Graz." Reaches a hand out to you.
I love this guy already.
Hi, Groz. I'm Bartholomew. You can
just
call
says-
me Bot.
He says, I can't pronounce the other one. Okay,
Bot, it is.
Bart. Okay. He keeps walking.
Holy shit, this guy's huge.
Yeah, this guy is at
He's a half
least-
ogre, man.
Yeah, this guy's, gosh, what? I don't have a current list. 8
Ogre
feet
man.
tall at
Ogre
least,
man.
probably closer to 9. He's huge. Okay, here we go.
Like, if he doesn't die, can we keep him?
Bartholomew, you see a door open behind you, and a woman with a whip comes out of that back room, and she just says, "What's going on?" And she sees Graz walking down the hall, and she goes, "Ah, shit!" And she swings a whip at you.
Should have just closed the door. Mind your own fucking business.
That's going to be a hit.
Yay.
I can just picture Bart doing the
And
whole.
with her other hand, she raises a hand crossbow from her. She draws it from her hip, and she fires a crossbow bolt at you. I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Fuck's sake, Kason.
Since the whip only did 2 damage, I imagine it hits you in the ass and you just go, ooh!
So, you
That's
do
it.
manage to. You feel this, whatever that crossbow bolt had in it. There was a moment where you've kind of felt a little dizzy, almost. I don't want to say sleepy, but you shake off the effect though.
Do you scream? We'd like to hear you scream. So we're like, oh, we have to turn around.
And behind her, Bart, I'm going to say with your passive perception is high enough, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Oh no.
As you look in and on the table, you see there's a man that's... Not only do you see a drow man, he raises his head up, and for a moment you two lock eyes. This is Krebig from the Bregendareth, one of the 2 drow agents that you guys fought alongside during Dragon Heist. And he looks at you, and he just says, "Bart!" And you see he is bound to the table, topless, and visibly tortured.
Holy
But topless.
shit. But definitely still topless.
I do like dark skin.
Dark meat, more like.
One and the same.
Yeah, but there's definitely that moment of recognition.
He likes the drumsticks.
Like I said, that moment of recognition in your eyes and his as your eyes lock. Mortimer, where are you? What are you doing?
Are we down the stairs, or do we go back?
At this point, you don't know anything about Krebig.
The stairs go up, so.
They do go up.
Oh, we go upstairs.
All right. I'm gonna put you on this other map then.
Yay!
How far can you move onto the other map? Just how many squares?
He's got 15.
3.
All right. I will say when you get to the top of the stairs here, you see. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. You currently see there's a one of the Xanathar Guild thugs standing in front of you, and I'm gonna have to have him roll initiative to join this. Give me 1 second here. You should see that.
Oh, there it is.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, there we are.
I'm gonna roll him initiative, and he gets in. Ooh, he rolled really high.
Oh,
I'm just gonna point my twig at him and snarl.
I'm gonna remove the prisoners from the initiative order here. Just the basic ones, just so they're all coming in at 0 and not interrupting the flow here. So what do you do when you get up to the top of the stairs and you see this guy?
Aim my tiny twig at him and snarl.
Trying to intimidate him, or?
Yeah.
Was
as
that
matter
a
of fact.
frog?
All right. Go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
Just hear from upstairs.
Yeah. He.
Am I the only one that heard that?
What?
Yeah, I heard
There's
it. I
that
didn't-
weird.
Yeah. This guy. He kind of looks at you, and when he sees what you're. He sees you and he sees the others behind you. He just starts moving forward with you and drawing a sword.
Yeah, I just assumed Todrin's like directly behind me, about to swipe, so that's why I had the confidence.
He is gonna.
Not
He
this
comes
time,
up to the
buddy.
top of the stairs, and he is going to swing his mace at your face.
Just doing it for the rhyme.
He manages to miss the first one, and
My first face.
he yes, your first face. He does
Turn the
manage to
other
hit you with
cheek.
the second swing of his weapon, though. All right, Bartholomew.
I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb at her.
All right.
God damn it!
Oh no! Inspiration, maybe?
Uh,
By the way, you
Not
should
yet.
all. I apologize. Everyone should have inspiration at the start of the game here.
is Graz still down here?
Graz is yes, he is.
I'm gonna run back towards him. 10, 15, 20. Graz, help me!
He kind of turns. He was headed the other direction, and he kind of turns and he goes, "What help with, Bart?"
There's a dark elf this way. Come help!
You see his eyes kind of go wide, and he goes, "Oh no."
He thinks you
Todrin.
meant gnarl.
Oh no.
Do I hear that?
Yeah, you would hear that. You're right on the other side.
I guess I would also hear something hit Mort up the stairs, so I'm actually gonna run up the stairs.
All right, I will move you to the upstairs one.
I'll stay downstairs. And...
Mort, what's going on?
Split the party. Split the party.
Had
Yeah.
Noswald not teach you anything?
I'll come running up the stairs, grinding the axe head along the stone as I come up, and swing over my right shoulder so it whizzes just over Mort's head and cleaves into this guy. Whew, glad it wasn't a natural one. Blam! And I'll rake it across him. Oh, I guess I should have rolled damage already. I was confident.
All right, yeah, you swing twice, both times striking this guy. The second one, right into the chest. You feel bones break beneath his armor with that second strike.
And I will move forward a little bit more. Stop right there. And that'll be
All
me.
right. Okay, Seraphima, we're back to you.
I'm unsure what to do at this point. Like, Mort and Todrin are upstairs, but Bartholomew's in trouble, so I'm kind of like, eh. Fuck it, I'm gonna help Bartholomew this time.
All right.
So, basically, how much area does
You can move through his space. He's not taking up the entire 10-foot by 10-foot area, but he is large enough. That's the area he's threatening, basically.
Alright, so I can pass him, get up to Bart and ask him, basically, what's happening? What is wrong? I have no idea
It's
about this guy.
complicated, but we've got to go back and slay this torturer.
Whatever you need. I bet probably how much more movement? I have plenty of movement left, I think. I basically, in my curiosity, go and look down the hallway.
Yeah, you see this drow woman. She's wearing leather armor. She has a whip in one hand and a hand crossbow in the other that she's currently trying to with a whip in one hand and the crossbow in the other, trying to reload it.
Can I just sit here and appreciate the Witcher nod that you just added? Drusilla is a head mage in the Witcher series. Uh, um, I'm not sure what I want to do. I'll probably follow Bart's lead. I'll basically go back and be like, okay, so we have a drow woman. And I basically look at Bart and go, I'll follow your lead, whatever you want to do. Because I don't want to attack, and I want to kind of gauge how strong she is, so I'll follow Bart's lead.
Alright.
Because he looks like he knows this person. I don't.
He doesn't... Well, I'll let him explain. Kazaf, though, she kind of stops. She took a couple of steps forward, and when you guys hesitate and stop, and the half-ogre turns around, she kind of looks back and goes, "What's going on?" And she's, in the meanwhile, she's going to turn around and she's going to fire a firebolt up the stairs and try to fire it over Mortimer's head into the thug. So... She manages to do it. Just barely. Not a whole lot of damage behind that attack, though. But Graz starts shaking his head and he goes, "Oh, that's Drusilla. She's bad. She's real bad."
We can get her.
He just kind of looks at you both, and then he goes, "Okay."
How strong is she?
You can. I'll put it this way: you see fear in a half-ogre's eyes.
Oh dear. Okay.
A chain rattling in his hands.
Yes.
Well, I look at Bart and I'm like, well, he seems afraid of him. Are you sure you want to take this one on?
He's been tortured.
This man is important to you, I take it.
We can't leave that prisoner to die.
Alright. I'm always one for mercy. I'll follow your lead.
Alright.
Well, try your best, though.
We're going to be back up to her turn as we come to the top of the round. She's going to come back around and she's going to...
Fireball.
God.
She's going to swing a whip.
You shut up, Kai.
She's going to swing her whip at both of you. That was almost a natural 20. You're lucky. She manages to hit the second attack of her whip as she strikes at Seraphima with it. So the whip cracks at you, Bart, and then she cracks it again at Seraphima.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
Alright, Krebig, let's see what you're made of here, buddy. Yeah, you guys can't really see it, but at the end of the hall, back in that room, he is pulling against the restraints that are binding him to that table, trying his best to free himself.
Good for him.
Mortimer.
He is a strong, independent drow, and he don't need no torture.
Make it the big swing for the fences.
I'm gonna take the big swing.
It still worked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with more fire.
Who doesn't like fire? Our president does. He's
Ah,
fired. Our
Alright,
president.
that's enough to kill that guy. He drops dead right in front of you and Todrin.
Nice. Good hit, little man.
thanks.
How does the grass taste, little man?
What?
Tell me how the grass tastes, little man.
Okay. Are you okay?
More prisoners up here, it looks like.
Alright. You see the stairs
Are
on
you
the
okay?
left?
Seriously. Okay.
God damn it.
Independent?
Suddenly start to choke to death.
God damn. God fucking shit. I'm okay.
Alright.
Just there's water everywhere and up my nose, and because I didn't expect him to actually say it.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt at her.
All right.
God damn.
That's a hit.
This time you're fired.
So you help me dress, babe.
Yeah, she takes this firebolt into the chest, kind of stumbles back, and it looks like you just pissed her off.
I'm okay with that. I'll stand my ground.
Can you give it to me? I want it to be my turn.
All right.
You're fired.
All right.
As I still can't believe that was our president for 4 years.
It struck me the other day. I was like, wait, what happened? Was that real? Seriously?
Mortimer, you see a bugbear coming around this corner here, moving your direction.
So I just had a flash forward to like 20 years from now when I'm trying to explain to a kid who Donald Trump was. And I'm like, yeah, that president of ours, he actually had his own TV show. And they're like, oh, really? That's so cool. And then halfway through watching the show, they're like, that guy was our president? This is no longer awesome.
Hey, if you ask the Republicans, he still is.
Whatever. Right, okay, so, sorry, what happened with the bugbear? Did I notice anything?
You haven't seen it yet, but the bugbear was moving down the south corridor. It's moving your way.
Okay.
You did hear a small girl scream from around my position. Maybe not where I am, but in that general area.
Uh-huh.
And I would also say at this point that you also noticed that Bartholomew, Seraphima, and Kazaf you can actually see down there. They seem distracted.
Right, yeah, I'd turn and yell down the stairs. What's the holdup, y'all? What's the holdup, y'all? Anybody answer me?
You guys want to answer?
Do we hear him?
Fighting
Yeah, you
a
guys
drow.
can hear it. You're not that far. He's only about 10 feet up and around a corner.
Drow! Drow!
Darling, problem.
Alright, yeah, I'll come back down. So 5, 10
Alright.
puts me at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, because he heard my voice.
15. What the? Oh, hell!
Like I said, problem, darling.
So,
You should give
yeah.
my hammer to the ogre.
I thought about
Next time you guys hear screaming mentioned multiple times coming from a room.
it. Oh, I know you were laying hints, but Todd's focused, man. Todd's focused. I'm glad somebody else. Oh, nobody else did. She came out. Right. So, seeing the crowd of people between me and her, I'll just try to shoot her.
I would give you a -5 on any kind of ranged attack from here. Between the fact you've got a hulking half ogre between you and Seraphima, it could be done, but I'm going to give you a 3/4 cover for it.
No, I'm actually going to
Ow.
point past him, past her, at Drusilla, and say, "Hey, you!" And when she looks up and meets my eye, I point right at her and I say, "Kneel!" And I'm gonna cast command.
All right. Give me 1 second here. Command does not mention being a charm spell, so I'm not going to say it is one.
Huh.
All right, cool. Yeah, she kneels, and you can see there's the gritting of teeth. And Todd, roll an insight check.
Not great. 11.
Say it doesn't take more than a 10, which was the DC, to realize of anything you could have told her to do, that's the one that offended her the most.
Awesome. Shoot! Alright, cool. Yep, that's me.
Seraphima.
Huh. She's kneeling right now.
She is. Which I'm going to qualify as prone, just for
Cool. Yeah,
the
I
sake
gave
of...
her that. I didn't even think to ask. Sorry.
Oh, did you apply it to her?
Yeah, you gave me a button for it next to...
Oh,
like
okay,
you,
cool.
Like you knew what I was going to use it for.
Well, then I won't
All
apply
right,
it.
well, I want to blow her off her feet.
Phrasing.
You mean her knees?
Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna throw her against the
Gonna
wall.
blow her on her knees.
No, I'm gonna throw her against the wall. This is good bitch. Anyway.
Phrasing still. Phrasing.
Total aside, did you guys watch Arrested Development?
I haven't.
No.
There's a scene where somebody thinks it's a sister, but it's actually a hooker, and they left her at work. And so the scene is you see him hanging up and say, okay, but you really should have said away. And then he hangs up. He's like, yep, sounds like she's really been blowing everyone away at offices.
Wow, okay.
Blowing everyone at the offices.
All right, Seraphina.
Anyway. Fucking weirdos. I am... Okay, this is my time to be a badass. I basically walk up straight in front of this woman as she's kneeling.
She is.
And cast Thunder Wave in her face.
Okay.
Just reach down and go, bye!
Alright. I'm gonna... It's a Constitution saving throw. Okay. I was gonna say, if it's a Dex save, I was gonna give her disadvantage on this check, but... Or the save, but... go ahead and roll the save for her.
Alright, hold on. And... I just wanted to target her real quick.
Oh.
How the fuck? Can I use my inspiration to fucking roll that again?
Well, it's a save for her, not for you. If it was the lucky feat, then I would say, yeah, you can use luck for that. But inspiration is more for you and for your friends, not for changing someone else's roll.
No. No. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll roll it again, god damn it.
Oh, okay.
Because I will, I need this. Alright, let's try that again.
No, that's what I'm saying. You can't use inspiration for this particular
Oh, okay. I was confused. Okay, never mind.
I was explaining what could be used for that. I probably mixed it up there. Sorry about that. But go ahead and do roll damage. It will do.
Oh, okay.
It does still do
No,
half
she
damage.
still takes half damage, yes?
Yeah, she does.
Okay, I'm satisfied.
All right. Any further movement or anything on your turn that you want to do?
Nope, I'm gonna stand right in front of her.
All right. Kazaf doesn't seem all this interested in fighting Drasilia, but she is going to go upstairs. Mortimer, you see Kazaf come around the corner, and she moves up this north hall, and you see her just extend her hand, and then there's a flash and a explosion down that hall, and then she just kind of turns slowly and just looks at you, and it just gives you this kind of, it's like, just this look of like, just what are you guys doing?
Even though there's a bugbear there, I'm gonna kind of creep and hide behind the wall there a little bit from her.
I just underway, but her face is in the chat.
All right.
That's
You now coming around that same corner, especially after that explosion, you see another bandit coming. He's got a crossbow in one hand that he's going to try and fire at you, but he's at a really bad angle. He's going to take a -5, which means he rolls a 4. Is that right? Yeah, he rolls a 4 on the attack. This crossbow bolt skips off the wall and ends up hitting something in the back behind you. Dead. And Graz. Graz is going to try to move past you, Bart, and past you, Seraphima, and swing his ball and chain at Drusilla here. He is going to do it at disadvantage because of the tight space.
All you had to do was ask for me to move.
He misses her, but he's basically moved into such a position that he's not in the cell here, but he's like halfway. Part of his body is in the doorway there. And then it's prisoner. And we come back to her.
Prisoner.
She's going to take her first swing at Graz here.
Okay, so hold on. Command is that she spends her next turn doing what I said.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, then she doesn't get the hit at all. She will, at the end of that, she slowly starts forcing her way up onto her feet, and you can just see she's gritting her teeth, and she looks incredibly pissed off.
Good.
Let
the hate flow through you.
My God, don't say that.
All right, Mortimer, back to you.
I am going to scream and charge the bugbear. Intimidating.
Go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
Can that be my intimidation check instead? Oh, inspiration.
Sure, go ahead.
Jesus. Did that not? Okay, there it is.
Oh.
I doubled my roll, but still. So I just kind of run up, and then like I run out of like a trip or something just before, and I kind of run out of steam, and just sort of like touch my, weapon to him instead of like hitting him with it. I just kind of look up, and I'm like, "Hi."
Oh no.
All right, Bart.
Mortimer.
Yeah, I'm stuck firebolting her.
All right.
Really all I can do. Why did I get advantage? Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. She is kneeling, so yeah. You know what though? I'm gonna say kneeling's not enough to. There's still enough of her visible. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the natural 20 on it.
Are you sure?
How often do you roll a natural 20? I mean, really? Heck, I'll let you have it.
Sweet.
All right.
Nothing but 20s from now on.
Whoa! Double tens!
Nice! What the
I
fuck?
suddenly regret my decision.
I know, right?
40 damage. Fuck.
She still looks healthy.
32. Fuck, she looks healthy?
She looks like you just pissed her off.
Oh, man.
She just looks angry. Like, the more you guys do to her, the angrier she looks.
Holy fuck. So you gave her 40 damage and she's like, meh.
Alright. Mortimer, you're kind of down beneath this bugbear, and he just reaches down and tries to grab you by the scruff.
Squirm.
Roll your choice, dexterity, or either an acrobatics or an athletics check against his
Evasive maneuvers.
What is the deal?
Believe it or not, you actually beat him. he,
Oh, nice.
he rolled a 2 plus 2.
Yes.
So yeah, he tries to pick you up by the scruff of your neck, but you scramble underneath him, and it's this weird moment of like he's trying to straddle you and pick you up at the same time. And he ends up just moving around you.
His balls are on his forehead.
All right, Todrin.
Wow.
All right. What do you think? Can I squeeze into this space here?
I would say just barely, but yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll push past my friends here and try to whack her in the face with. So I don't really have room to swing, but she's still kneeling. So I'm just gonna get a. What would be the best?
Like an
if you
over the
took
head strike, or
If you took a spear and like you're slamming it down into the ground head first, except instead of a spear, I'm holding my axe in the same way with the two points aimed for her eyeballs. I'm gonna try to drive it down into her face twice here. Where is my new axe? My new axe is gone.
Gone?
Yeah.
Is that a hammer?
No, it's an axe.
Should just say refined.
Yeah, it's been there till now, but it's.
Oh god, you've got a bunch of items that have just you've either deleted or something.
Really? Didn't do anything.
You've got 3 items at the bottom of your list that look like they've been deleted.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, that's probably new items.
You have your refined great axe. It's there. It was not equipped.
Is that why? Okay. What the hell? Oh, my
It
keyboard's
appears to be
not
equipped
screwing
now.
again. Yeah, okay. Alright, here we go. Hit. And the damage. That's a 6. And then I'm
Now you can see some blood starting to trickle from her
I just
wounds.
pile drived her in the face with a great axe. And this time, a good hit, and I'm going to throw a divine smite into this. We'll do first level. So it is this here, which is 9. Then 2d8 divine smite. Ah! Awful damage. Alright, and that will be me.
Okay, Seraphina.
Okay. See. Since I'm still so close to her, I'm going to cast poison spray in her face.
I love that part. Thud, oomph, thud, oomph.
Since I'm right upon her, does she dodge or whatever?
I believe it's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I rolled a 16.
No, that's the DC that they have to beat. The roll. Just click the little dice next to the poison spray.
It keeps.
Oh, it's not
doing
working.
that.
Oh, I think it's because you don't have her targeted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. She fails. Go ahead and roll damage. An additional 4 points of damage to her. All right.
Hold on, let me look at this real quick.
Movement or anything else?
To get out of people's way, I'm actually gonna take a step back. I'm gonna move back about 10, 15 feet.
All right. She will take an opportunity attack with her whip.
Okay.
If you move.
That's fine.
Do another d12 of damage. It goes up to 2d12 at level 5.
Yeah, just roll another d12.
Okay.
Thank you for that, Bart. Did not occur to me.
Ah,
Damn it.
All right. And there we go.
1 is the weakest number that you'll ever roll.
All right. Kazaf. She comes around the corner, and there's almost like an audible sigh that even Todrin, Bart, and Seraphima can hear all the way down there.
Yeah.
She is going to, from where she's at. Yeah, she's just going to cast a magic missile on these guys. 2 on the bugbear and 1 on the guy in the back. This guy's going to come up and he's going to try and swing at you, Bart, or not Bart, Mortimer, as you lay there. He does hit. I'm not giving you prone for this, but like you're scrambling underneath their feet. And Graz. Graz is going to try to push her back. He actually manages to do it too. You guys watch as he pushes her back, and he's trying to throw her into a cell at this point, like back her into a cell. He can't get quite that far, but that's what he seems to be trying to do. I'm going to remove that. No, I don't want to remove them just yet, do I? Do I want to remove the prisoners from the thing? I think I do.
Yeah, probably.
We're not going to liberate him, so.
Well, they were more meant to show there are prisoners here than they are to represent, like, the ones that are combatants. You'll know because they're like Graz. They have a name and they have, you know.
Gotcha.
Anyway, this is going to come back up to her. I'll take care of them in the meantime. She is going to swing at him. She brings her scimitar up, and first off, she wouldn't be prone anymore, right?
Right.
But she does manage to hit with that first attack.
The hell was that?
You can see the scimitar she's drawn is dripping with poison.
Oh, so
Damn.
she's not using the whip anymore.
20
Wait a minute.
damage.
No, she swings it again a second time. And you guys watch it's more the poison than the blade itself that Grozgo's just hits the ground, and you see coughing up blood. This guy had a not insignificant number of hit points and is now dead at your feet. And she just looks at you guys and just starts walking up over top of him. She just climbs over him and moves towards you. And she's going to swing her whip at you, Todrin.
Fuck.
She snaps the whip between you and Bartholomew and hits this door behind you both, and literally just puts a crack in the door behind you with this whip. And Mortimer, we come back to you.
Whacking on the guy. That's better. That's all I get.
Burning Divine Strike.
Yeah, the divine strike.
Is it because you've divined your stick?
Trying to divine the meaning of it.
No, that's
Alright.
divine.
Bart, we come back to you. I'm going to remove Graz from the combat tracker here. Poor guy didn't make it.
Making this real difficult, Kaysen.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fling
Kazin.
the lightning orb at her.
Kazin. Freaking Kazin.
I'm gonna be real honest though. I'm in melee range, so I roll at disadvantage. I missed.
A 12 will miss.
Fuck!
Inspiration?
You do have inspiration.
It's a
I
spell.
don't want to use it yet. I know.
Alright, the bugbear is going to take a swing at you. Actually, no, he's still going to try and drag... At this point, he just sees you and Kazaf. He's going to try and drag you and push you into a cell. Go ahead and roll either an athletics or a dexterity check as he's trying to grapple you, Mortimer. That is more than enough to beat his 15. Alright, so now at this point, you're still just scrambling on the ground, but this time you've got better footing. It's actually good enough. I think I'll give you advantage on any kind of attack you want to make against him or his companion. Basically, like running between their legs to get out from beneath them.
Nice.
Todrin, we come back to you.
Mort's our new tank. Right. Alright, I will take some swings at this bitch. Hiya! Fuck! A miss.
Yeah, she deflects your first attack with her blade, kind of spins and points this poison-soaked scimitar at your throat.
There's a hit. And... fuck. Guess I'm gonna do a second level Divine Smite on this one. So it's a D12, 7, and then 3d8 Divine Smite. Come on, baby, don't let me down. Big money, big money. There we go. Yes!
How do you want to do this?
Oh, man. I will kick out at one of her legs and break it backward, and then take her head off while she's down on a knee.
Right.
And just kind of
When she goes down, not only does the wall just get splattered with drow blood, you hear just a moment of calm come over the prisoners as that were watching from their cells, and then yeah, it's just all of them start cheering. It's like, kill that drow bitch.
just shake my head. Should have stayed on your knees. And then I turn and start to walk away because I don't know about Krelbig.
Krebig.
Yeah, that one.
There we go.
All right, Seraphina.
10, 20, 30. I'll get to the top of the stairs on the other map. Does what's his name? Do you think? Did it look like I could lay on hands him for a point and bring him back to life? Roz?
He's dead. But there was enough poison in that she more than doubled his hit points.
Oof.
He's dead.
What the fuck? Okay. That's definitely why I threw that second level into that. Worth it.
You guys are lucky that he ended up between you and her.
No kidding. No kidding.
Seraphima, are you there? Did we lose you?
Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm sorry.
All right, no problem. When you get back in, let me know, and I'll reshare the map with you.
There we go.
So for the record, it is 7 o'clock now, which would normally be our stop time. Because we started late, I'm gonna keep going for basically as long as you guys will let me. So whenever anybody wants to stop for, if we need just a 5-minute break, or if anybody wants to stop for the night, let me know.
There is no
I
stopping.
need the map brought up again. Did we kill her while I decided to poop or something?
Yeah, Todrin killed her with his newfound great axe.
Aw.
The man that was being tortured at the end of the hall, though, in that torture chamber by her, is still bound to the table.
She be divinely
We
smitten.
still. Never mind.
Jason, I can't move my little token.
Uh-oh. How about now?
No.
That's
Yeah.
strange. Let me put you back on then. How about now?
Hold on, y'all. My brother called me over. What?
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do Kazaf real quick, and we'll see what happens. So, she's gonna move forward, and she's gonna fling a firebolt at this guy here. That's a miss. So Mortimer, she fire crackles in her hand, and she unleashes it at this bugbear, but she hits the wall behind him there, scorches the thing, and this guy's gonna basically move around you to get to her, and he's gonna take a swing at her. That's a natural 20.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Krebig is basically in that torture chamber at the back, just shouting. Like he watched as all of this happened and watched her head kind of roll to the ground, and he just says, "Get me out of here!" Mortimer, go ahead and do your turn, and I'll get back. I'll come back to Seraphima when she gets back.
Okay.
That's a hit. Nice. That is enough to kill the bugbear.
Yar!
Bugbear dead.
How do you end up killing him? I'll have to figure that out later. I don't know what the problem is with that. So, but as soon as I can, I will figure out what the problem is there. I apologize. So yeah, Mortimer, you end up killing that bugbear, and I will go ahead and I'll do Seraphima now. What do you want to do?
Me? Hold on, Steven. Probably venture upstairs.
All right.
And I will be back in a few minutes.
No problem. Bart,
I'm
you
gonna.
can hear Krebig shouting, "She had the keys!"
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm gonna search her body for keys,
Obviously, with that, it's not hard to find keys on her.
and then I'm gonna go release Krebig.
All right.
And I'll use my dash to get to him.
Okay.
Is it taking action to release him?
It's part of your movement to interact with an object. So
Right, yeah, I'm
I would say
gonna let
you
him
can
out.
do that. Yeah. And Todrin, I'm assuming you're going to go upstairs.
Yes, I am.
All right.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20. Ugh! I come around the corner and encounter a whole lot of ugly.
You do, in fact. You find Kazaf there, and you find a dead bugbear, and you find a bandit between her and Mortimer.
Hold still, ugly. This is gonna hurt you more than it hurts me. Oh, maybe not. Natural one.
When you, excuse me, when you take that swing, he managed to duck just underneath it, and you swing and you swing right into the brickwork on the wall there. And when it does, it's that like hitting a metal pole with a metal pole, and there's like you can
Yeah.
feel the reverb in your hands. It's just bzzz.
Ow. Alright, I'll swing again. There we go.
That one hits.
What the hell? Another one? Alright, that's my turn.
All right, Seraphina.
I'm here.
All right.
Oh. All right. Can I move myself?
I hope so.
No.
I wonder what's up with that. That's strange.
Let me. Can't even move the.
Tell you what, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna release the character just real quick, and just pick up Seraphima one more time in the characters tab. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Try to pick her up now.
I can't even move the map. Like I have no mouse control here. Like.
You may have to come back into Fantasy Grounds completely. Then something may have gone wrong with it. I don't know. Can you
Yeah.
get Seraphima back?
Yeah, it's not letting me get rid of the map, so I can't see her character sheet at all.
Do me a favor, real quick. Can you show me your screen?
I think I need to take socks outside. Come on. Come on,
can't
you're
do anything
groaning
but-
at me like you gotta go potty.
Nothing at all.
Nope.
Okay.
You
That's
might have
interesting.
to close Fantasy
Yeah,
Grounds stuff.
see if you may have to close Fantasy Grounds completely and come back.
All right, hold on.
All right, I'll hold your turn for you. Don't worry. But I'm going to go ahead and move forward with everyone else just to. Kazaf, she is going to take a swing. Well, not a swing, but she's gonna try and cast a firebolt at disadvantage because she's up close against this guy. She does hit him. She also rolls a 1 on the damage, though. And he's going to take a swing at you, Todrin, as you come around the corner. He manages to hit you.
Bitch ass.
He manages to do 0 damage. And when he swings the scimitar and he hits you, the scimitar literally breaks on your armor, and he's left holding the hilt, and he just looks at it, and then he looks up at you, and you can just, it's probably a good thing he's wearing brown pants.
Ooh.
And at this point, below you guys on the level below, Krebig stands. Bartholomew, you free him, and he just says, "What in the nine hells are you doing here?"
Looking for a friend of yours.
Gnarl, of course, I should have known. That's what the Felric and I are here doing too. We thought you would abandon the mission, so we came to do it ourselves.
No, I just needed the right opportunity, and now I'm here. Where's
Understood.
Felrig?
And you can just see this helpless look in his eyes, and he says, "They took him to the Mind Flayer this morning.
Oh no.
He said, help me up." You can see he's visibly wounded, but he says, "I can fight."
I will help him.
All right. He starts moving. I'll say you guys are moving together, but he moves this way, and he stops at her body, and he picks up her weapons, specifically her sword. And
Does she have anything else on her?
she had a sword, a whip, and that hand crossbow. She'd already used her poison.
No other magical trinkets?
Nothing magical on her that you can
She-
tell. Nothing that looks magical, at least.
She's not a closet wizard?
No, certainly not a closet wizard by any means. Give me 1 second to double check. I've got all of that stuff written down here on her. I take it back. You roll me a investigation check.
Investigation across the nation. Sorry, I had to come back to my computer. I had to take socks out. 10.
All right, 10's not bad. The scimitar that he picks up off of her appears to be a magical scimitar. I apologize for saying earlier she didn't have magic items on her. I forgot about these. She has 2 more doses of drow poison on her. She has a vial of poison that, speaking Elvish, you would know says truth serum. And she's wearing an adamantine chain shirt.
Ooh, I want to take all of it.
All right. I'll say it'll take your turn to end up stripping her of all of her stuff. So
That's fine, yeah. Adamantine? Holy crap.
Ooh,
All of
baby.
my years of playing D&D, and that's one of the first adamantine items I've ever encountered.
I will say that unless you guys want to fight him for it, not literally, but he's going to take that drow scimitar.
He needs a weapon.
Yeah.
Hey, he earned it. He paid his pound of flesh.
All right.
Literally.
Seraphima, are you back?
I am.
All right. Go ahead and do your turn. After that, we'll go to Mortimer.
Bring the map up again and see if I can move.
Oh. Certainly. Sorry about that.
Can I move? Yes, I can move.
All right. Cool. So yeah, there's a bandit standing between Todrin and Mortimer that is currently holding the broken hilt of his weapon that literally shattered on Todrin's armor.
Can I do like an extra spice of intimidation?
Sure.
Again, standing behind Todrin, looking over his shoulder at this bandit, I just cause my eyes to glow a little bit while I stare at him like fucking angrily.
Oh shit.
Like, don't fuck with me, bitch. Alright, I'll roll an intimidation.
All right. Yeah. I would say with advantage, considering he is now weaponless and
Probably shat himself.
I did in fact mention brown pants. Yes.
Damn it. Probably can't see me. I'm too short.
There's this moment of realization where this guy looks like he might actually be more afraid of Xanathar than he is of you guys.
Dang.
Even though everything this is not going his way at all. Mortimer.
Attack the bandit. Swinging for the fences. Oh, what is that? Oh,
Almost.
come on.
That was sitting on a
was
20.
so-
Come on.
Wow.
That sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I just end up hugging him from behind.
There's this moment where this guy's holding this scimitar, broken scimitar in one hand, and he kind of looks down to see Mortimer holding onto his leg, and it's like, I don't know what to do.
It's like in all the belt buckles and everything, my stick's kind of stuck in there.
All right, Bart, that was your turn.
Actually, while I'm looting this, I'm gonna stop Krebig. I'm just gonna be like, Krebig, hold on. I have a favor to ask you.
What is it?
I want you to flee the tower here, and before you do, is there any way you could look for a dwarf for me?
I'm not leaving Felrecht here. He has this very serious look in his eyes. He says, I look for your friend, but I can't leave Felrecht here.
I miss
If they
these
took-
guys' accents. Nice.
Right?
Nicely done.
If they took him to the Mind Flayer, he's probably already gone.
Then I'm going to kill a Mind Flayer today.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well then, just promise me that before you do leave here, you'll look for that dwarf. What's his name? I have that in the book.
Dorvin?
No, the dwarf that got captured from the
Oh!
Stone Jets.
Nordak.
Nordak.
No, Nordak was his brother. Fargrim is the one you're looking for. Fargrim. He says...
Fargrim.
Okay. What
My
are you
name
telling
is
him about
Krebig
Fargrim?
Montoya.
Because you would know Fargrim is in this tower somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want him to rescue Fargrim and tell him that the Margasters send their regards.
He says, okay, if I see him, I'll do that, but we have to kill a Mind Flayer first.
Agreed. Mind Flayer cannot be allowed to remain in Waterdeep.
Alright. Todrin, we're gonna come to you.
When he said, I kill a mind flayer today, I'm like, my name is Krebig Montoya. You haven't devoured my brother's intellect. Prepare to die. Right.
You even seen that movie?
Yeah.
That's
yes,
a
I have.
fantastic movie. I love
Awesome.
I have actually seen that movie.
It is.
it. I did not watch that movie
That was my
until...
book.
That's what it means what you think it means.
I did not watch that movie until Kalania told me I had to see that movie.
I
Dude,
think that
it's
was
good.
when I watched it too. Right. Okay.
What movie?
Has this guy been hurt? He's pretty heavy.
Oh yeah, he looks like he just dropped it. He's bleeding everywhere.
I just kind of... I look like I'm about to swing my axe, and then I lower it for a second, and I poke him in the chest with a huge steel gauntleted finger. And I'm like, hey, I think you shit your pants there, friend.
Alright, go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
I would say persuasion.
At this point, it's
Persuade him that he
intimidation.
pooped
You guys are...
Persuade him that he pooped his pants.
Alright.
21.
With that, he just kind of drops that scimitar handle, and he just says... Okay.
I'll
I give up.
point past Kazaf into the cell there that's empty.
Yeah, he just starts moving into the cell.
Oh, he's a dead man. The Zentarum are gonna come in here and murder everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really give a damn. I just wanted to have some fun with him.
Yeah, he opens the cell and he goes into it on his own and closes the door behind himself and just like, okay.
Gets in the corner and gets into fetal position.
Like the pouty teenager, just chin hanging on his chest, just slowly walks into the cell and closes the door. I'll turn to Kazaf. Where's the stairs?
Yeah, and she actually points to you just behind you and to the right. She just says, it's right there. And when you come around, you can see the other set of stairs there.
25, 30.
Seraphima.
I follow after Todrin's quick ass. Can you hold up for like 5 minutes?
You say that as you catch up to me?
I say yes. I say that in kind of like, Jesus Christ, slow down.
All right.
Why? Where is it?
Since you guys are out of combat, basically at this point, I'm going to clear the initiative, and I am going to bring everyone up to the next level.
Woohoo!
I'll say by this point, Bartholomew and Krebig have managed to catch up with you guys, just so I can have everyone together here.
What the? Krebig?
He just looks at you and says, "Believe me, I was just as surprised to see you as you were to see me."
Holy hell, man!
I'll be right back.
Who is
Sure.
this?
I'll reach out to shake his hand.
Yeah, he reaches out to shake your hand, and you realize you're holding the same hand that was the baby hand.
What?
So, for reference's sake, Krebig here ended up getting his hand cut off by the Cult of Asmodeus because it was needed as a key to get into the vault that held the 100,000 gold pieces. He ended up having his he was given a ring of regeneration that restored his hand, but it was like growing like a baby hand, like Deadpool.
Yeah.
And they ended up cutting the baby hand off to act as a key to get into the vault.
Oh my god, that's right. This
He
poor guy.
volunteered. He volunteered to lose the hand the second time, not the first time. He was like, "I've already lost it once. I might as well lose it again." But now
Oh my God.
there is a fully grown but visibly newer skin. Like it's not. It looks much younger.
Supple and youthful looking.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice hand.
And he just kind of grins a little bit and he says, "Thank you." He says,
Alex and I are just standing here making jacking off jokes about Krebig.
He just says, I thought for sure I was going to die in that room."
Well, they let you keep the hand. That's ironic. Of all the places to lose it, you'd expect it to be here.
He just kind of gives you this sly grin. He says, "The night is still young, friend."
Fair enough. Where's
All right. He says,
Fell?
They're keeping Feldrecht, and the Mind Flayer took him. We have to hurry. He may already be dead, but..."
Oh, right.
And
Alright, let's
with
get
that,
it on.
Kazaf kind of adds into it. She says, "The Mind Flayer." You kind of looking to the rest of you for an explanation.
Did you not know there's mind flayers?
Of course I know there's a Mind Flayer. You're here.
Freaking Spanish accent.
It wasn't intended to be. It was meant to be French or Italian. I don't know. My accents are horrible.
I love
It's probably bounced between the three like a million times.
Whatever it is, it's great. It's perfect for them.
Sounds
But,
Spanish to me.
It may
Perfect for what?
very well be. So Kazaf, though, she says, well, he's on this level as you guys are cresting the top of the stairs, and she points over to the west side. She says, "He's in there."
Who's in there? Wait, what?
The Mind Flayer. So,
Out of
if you guys-
character, I know that a Mind Flayer is a very
Yeah.
strong enemy.
I'll be right back, boys.
Yeah, she'll step out this way and kind of point down the hall. And she says, "Well, what do you have in mind?"
Actually, I have something in mind right now, and I pull out Hallister's box.
Oh!
And she kind of looks at this. He pulls out this small rectangular box. It's like a jewelry box or something.
I gotta go say bye to Alex.
Sure, I'll hold on to it.
I'm gonna grab some chips.
All right, everybody 5-minute break. I'm gonna grab a refill.
You guys come over after you guys pick her up, Rip. Oh. You didn't bring the baby over?
What about a baby?
Oh, in a half an hour, my dad wants to see me to watch the movie.
Oh, okay.
And, my brother has the baby.
Do we need to end before then?
Probably.
Okay. I think you guys will probably have just enough time to finish up floor 5.
Oh yeah, it'll have to be in an hour.
What's
Okay.
that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, at 9 I have to go.
Okay, we can do that. So, yeah, just 30 minutes or so.
Alright, where were we?
As soon as Todrick gets back, we will pick up here on the 5th floor with Xaf telling you guys that the Mind Flayer is in the westernmost chamber here.
And secretly, while Todron is away, I stick my tongue in his ear. Just mess with it.
Bart, I will get to your magic box.
Yeah, give me a second. All right. I'm on my way back to my computer. I just have to use the
No
restroom.
problem.
So
I
this
am
is not on
warning
my way.
people, specifically cases. There's a slight chance that I will be intoxicated tonight. So if I write weird messages, I am sorry.
That's okay.
Like if I just randomly text you, I'm a potato. Don't take it hard.
Okay.
Potato messages. A real big fan of potato messages.
Hey, potatoes are awesome.
Potatoes are one of my favorite things ever, right there next to beans.
I have questions, but I'll leave it.
Depends on the bean.
Nope, I like them all.
Beans,
Black
beans,
bean,
the
red bean,
the more
kidney
you eat, the
bean,
more you toot.
garbanzo bean, green bean.
Garbanzo beans or chickpeas.
They're delicious. I love it, the hummus.
Hummus is amazing.
It's so good, isn't it?
I like
A little
mine
bit of
spicy.
chili pepper.
Yes,
Yes. Did you just say when it's spicy?
yes.
That's what's up right there.
I like it when it's nice and spicy. Some tortilla chips and some queso.
Yep, I like it with celery or carrot sticks.
Ooh.
All right, I have returned.
I'm
All
a
right.
faint bitch.
Just a
Alex
quick,
has got me lifting my pinky and everything.
all right, quick roll call. Seraphima, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello.
Mortimer, Todrin,
Yo,
Bart,
And what Todrin doesn't know is I stuck my tongue in his ear while he was gone.
Bart.
I'm just kidding, Casey, I'm here.
Okay. So you say that and you pull this
Todrin's inanimate.
you pull this small rectangular box. It has a small tag that reads, "To my apprentice, from Halaster Blackcloak."
What?
I'm gonna open it.
wait,
Alright.
not
When
here
you
on the
when you
stairs.
when you open the box, you find the box is empty, except for a small little crystal that's rattling around in this really oversized box for this small crystal.
Fucking
And
hell.
it has a small note that reads, "Dear Halaster, please remember to replace the wand of fireballs when you're done with it. Love, Halaster."
Damn it.
Fucking
XO,
hell.
XO.
Fucking hell! XOXO.
Wait, did
I
he
knew
write a
it. This
note to
fucking man
himself?
has clones running around everywhere.
There's the
Did
note
he
in
just
chat.
say, Halaster, remember to... Yeah. Did he
When
write
I
the-
read that, I'm just like, yeah, Halaster, remember to replace the wand. Love you.
Fuck.
But
And I just
what
do
you
the
do,
like cross symbol.
you
in
do
the-
recognize this small little crystal that's in the box is a magical item called a spell lens, which are only found in Undermountain so far. And
Spell
basically,
lens?
the way these work is if you have a magic wand, the spell lens will add a +1 to the die of whatever the item's spell is. So if you have say you have a wand of fire, a wand of fireballs, it would do a +6 because it does 6d6 of damage.
Interesting.
So
What the
depending
fuck?
on what kind of first off, you'd have to find a wand that this would work with, like say a wand of magic missiles
No.
or a
I'm gonna
wand
cut you off real quick. Can I somehow experiment with it? Not right now. But my plan, seeing this, is immediately to experiment implementing that into the Weaver.
It is very possible.
You have
My
a
eyes go
sword
wide.
with a fucking lens duct taped to the tip.
The first thought that comes into my mind would be like fixing it to the pommel. So
Yeah.
you could probably figure something out to. It would be a new exploration of this type of device, but theoretically, maybe, sure.
I will be coming back to Undermountain.
You like put it into the pommel of your sword and turn it into a lightsaber.
There you go. It's a Kyber crystal. Kyber?
Yeah.
I mean, you could think of it like that, sure, yeah. So what do you guys want to do as you come up to the top of the thing? Kazaf is pointing this out, and Bart opens this box up to reveal this note and this small little crystal.
When you guys, would any of them recognize
damn
what
it.
this is? I know
Kazaf might.
Kazaf would.
Yeah, Kazaf probably would, but the others.
So you guys see that?
Probably
I
not.
hold this crystal up, and I'm just like, my eyes are wide, and I'm just like, oh, and I'm like holding it reverently.
What is it?
Completely useless right now.
And wipe that stupid grin off your face.
Ah, this is amazing, Todrin. This is a rare item.
I love that image of you holding up the crystal. Big eyes, wide grin. It is completely useless right now.
Damn it!
Damn it. Right. Okay. Well, I don't know. Team vote. Are we going after this mind flayer or keep rolling?
We need to deal with that mind flayer. And I
Yeah.
look at Krebig.
Krebig doesn't even hesitate. He starts walking that way. Like, he doesn't even stop to talk about it. He
I
just
look
says,
at-
one way or another, there's a mind flayer dying right now.
I just cursor. I give Mort and Sarah a cursory look. And neither of them respond?
It was just a cursory look.
Well, yeah, but I asked for a team vote. Alright, I shrug and...
Yes. All good.
Oh.
Okay, I guess we'll walk after Krebig. He's gonna get us all killed.
All right. Kazaf is kind of standing back, and she's like, after you. I'm assuming
that
everyone
was
else is coming up to the door.
The way the light
Yes.
revealed those stairs as we came up to it, that was cool.
Yeah, and when you guys come around the corner and you take note of the stairs, she says, that'll take you up to the audience chamber, Gnarl's quarters.
Oh, we're so close.
You're very, very close.
Gabby's bug burner, would you say that's too big to one hand?
You're a big guy. I would say that you could probably do it.
Awesome. So I step up to the door, I pull out my shield in one arm, and then unsling this flamethrower-looking crossbow and kind of rest it across the top of the shield.
Yeah, you see Kazaf kind of look at that thing, and she just goes, what the hell is that?
I look back and flash a grin, and then lift a boot and try to boot in the door.
All right. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Ooh,
Oh shit.
breach and enter, folks. Breach and enter.
So, Todrin, you kick open the door. The first thing you
I would be
see...
behind Todrin.
All right.
Sorry.
the first thing you see is there's a bed on the right-hand side. The room opens up into a very large chamber, and there is what appears to be some kind of pool at the far end.
Oh no, my anticipation is pooling. Oh no!
No!
I don't know why I wasn't expecting that.
Right?
I need the map if we have a map.
There is in fact a map.
Okay, yeah, my heartbeat just increased. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you've already seen them now, so I might as well have them on there. But
Mine
I
is
will say
fast.
you see these intellect devourers on the edge of that pool, and one of them
Yeah.
climbs out, kind of looks at you guys, cocks its brain to the side, and kind of looks at you guys. Yeah, basically. And we will start with Krebig.
Oh yeah, that's fitting. That's very theatrical, his initiative roll.
Yeah, so I like this mental image of me booting the door open and then him, like, ducking in and running around just like we breach and entered like a SWAT team. He's waiting by the
Yeah.
door and just ducks and runs in.
Yep.
Oh, no.
All right.
No, you can't pay me enough. Fuck you.
Damn.
Okay, I'm back.
He is going to just charge the Mind Flayer. He runs right for him.
I can't even see him.
It's coming right for us.
You see him run.
Thank you for making that joke.
You see him. He runs into the room around the bed and just towards the back corner. Kazaf just kind of stays where she is and lets you guys all go first. Todrin, your turn.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh boy. 25, 30. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and you can see Felrecht is laying on a table, kind of looks a little bit out of it. And there are two more prisoners on tables next to.
Do
next
they
to him.
have little alien xenophile face suckers on their heads?
You cannot tell right now.
Okay. Alright, so let's have a look here at
Son of a bitch, Kason.
Burner.
Of course Fargrim's here.
When using action to activate the bug burner, consult the following effects.
No! You cannot pay me enough. You can do it. Put it through your mouth.
Everything okay? Do you need to go?
No, I don't need to go. My brother is trying to force me to change a poopy diaper, and I told him he can't pay me.
Okay,
He can change his own diaper.
He's screaming for reinforcements.
Why do I can literally smell shit right now. What did you do?
You better check your pants, bro.
I think socks pooped outside my office door or something. Alright.
No way.
I don't know. I can smell dog shit
with a
right now.
mask on.
Anyways, I'm going to use
That's
bug burner.
strange. I'll come check it out.
All right.
Aiming centered at Intellect Devour 13.
So let me check what the range is on it.
If it works, it's a cone of 15, so it would hit those two. 16 and 13.
All right.
Where the hell did it go? There it is. Alright. So I roll a D100. That's
Alright.
these.
How do you turn on your lights out here?
To the left of my door from my side, so to your right.
So go ahead and roll. There you go.
To the left of my right, to your left.
So it works a little too well.
There's no dog shit. Oh, your door's locked.
Yes!
Todrin, what you're expecting is just a short 15-foot cone turns into a 25-foot, just basically a fire hose of fire just erupts into that corner, into basically you would be getting all four of those creatures. I will go ahead and roll saves for them.
That's fucking awesome, man.
That's a 4. That's an 8. That's 2.
See anything, bro?
Oops, I rolled
You
one too
smell
many.
anything?
The last one doesn't count, so they all fail their saves.
The
last-
Awesome.
The fifth roll that I made for the fifth creature that's
No, I
not
don't
there was a
smell.
natural 20.
Do you smell it still?
A little
That's
bit,
weird.
kind of.
So, 4d6
I don't
from
smell anything.
Gabby's bug burner.
Okay, sorry, we're checking for dog shit. Even Socks is smelling around.
That's okay.
Like, dude, where did I poop?
I don't see any poop, dude.
Yeah, alright. Must just be me. Maybe it's my breath.
Oh God.
Been there. I've totally been there. Where I'm like,
you ate dog shit and forgot about
no. Did you eat dog shit?
it?
And
If I
forget
did,
about
I
it?
forgot about it.
You need water. Oh no, don't worry, it's walking in here, you get cold.
Fuck. Come on, Zucks.
Alright, okay. 46.
Yeah, dude. There's nothing up here. So
Kaboosh.
if you did, I'm sorry. And
No,
if
it's
you
all good.
find it, let me
Yeah,
know. I'll pick it up.
All good.
All right, that is 13 points of damage to
I have
all 4
distant
of them.
pleasure after I'm sitting here
Okay,
listening to my brother suffer.
So you shot your fire shotgun.
Yeah, and it got the maximum results. It was a 25-foot cone. They're ignited.
They're
Yes, they are.
ignitioned.
They are, however, in water, which means they're not ignited.
Ah, lame.
It would have done that if they weren't in water, but they do take the full damage from it.
So I love this mental image of my shield up with the bow across the top and just big ass flame fireball covers that whole corner.
You instantly turn this corner of the room basically into just a wall of fire and
Probably look at the chat real quick.
Yep.
Yep.
Perfect too. It's beginning to look a lot like fuck this. If this was a movie, they play that song while I just torch the corner in slow motion.
All right.
Anyway, sorry. What do I see around the corner?
This Nihilor, the mind flayer that you have entered the room with,
What's going on?
that Krevig has charged, is currently standing there with this kind of a weird-looking mask on its face, and you don't see it, but you feel this horrible sensation in your head. I need a intelligence saving throw from both you and Krevig.
All right. He's just outside of my buff range, but I get plus 5.
You rolled a natural 20. That's my second 20 in a row.
Nice.
Nice.
Krivik.
All right,
Uh-oh.
Todrin.
Hold on. Plus 5, so 12.
15's the DC.
Fuck. I'm gonna use
no.
inspiration.
Do you want to use your inspiration?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Come on, dude.
You got to be 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You feel this creature in your head. There's this squealing sound that it's like static, but it's just unexplainable, this sensation in your head. For a brief moment, it's almost dazes you, but then you snap out of it and you turn and you lock eyes with this creature. And for just a brief moment, there's this realization that might have killed you.
Oh.
What
The fuck is it with those hitting me, man? What the hell? I need to quit being first in the rooms.
Well, here's the
thing.
I
That's
say
the front man, bro.
I say it might have killed you. Here's the thing: that would have been 48 worth of psychic damage, and it would have stunned you for 1 minute.
Holy fuck.
Okay. Like I said, Illithid or no fucking joke, bro.
Jesus.
Bartholomew.
5, 10, 15, 20. 25.
Brenton being the face
30.
man right now.
I still can't see the whole room. Oh shit.
You do, however, see Felrect on the table, looks a little bit out of it, and you see these 4 intellect hours that are currently roasted, and you see the mind flayer, as well as 2 other unidentified prisoners. Sorry for running you guys through the ringer.
I'm enjoying it, man. This is awesome.
Yeah, 'cause you enjoy dark things. I'm worried.
All right.
I'd say you can get everyone you want, and you can exclude them with your evocation expertise.
Exactly. I just wanted to make sure I could do it because I can only choose 4.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
I apologize for the angry baby.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about
Angry
it.
baby.
So I do the dance and I flourish Weaver and it lights up with fire and it all condenses into a single point and flies just past you, Tadra, into the center of the room and explodes into a wall of fire right in front of you.
Sweet. Hey, Nihilure failed.
32 points of damage.
Yes.
You end up killing all of the intellect devourers. They are just reduced to just singed beyond recognition, as they are all destroyed. At this point, there's been enough fire in that corner. You guys have literally boiled the water away from that pool.
That's fucking awesome.
God damn it! I had plans for that water
Good job,
fountain.
Tadra.
Fuck
And
yes.
now you are faced with
Awesome.
a very, very angry looking
She is
baby.
not happy.
No, I'm kidding. Not mind flayer.
A mind fucker.
Seraphina, your turn.
Mine, baby.
Alright. Let's see.
Oh.
Goodness.
15, 5, 30. How much movement speed do I have?
30. Which I think you would have used to get to that point.
Okay.
Hey, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll be right back. Fucking hell! Stop screaming! You know people like being paid. Stop screaming. It's not the end of the world.
I thought that was her yelling.
Let's see. Oh. Mortimer, your turn.
Let's see.
You were crying for no reason. That is enough, no one. Your time.
Poor Felrect.
Well, if you're not gonna fucking help or do anything, what the fuck are you here? Excuse you.
I have a level 1 spell. Oh, Guiding Bolt's level 1. I have 2 left. Yes. There it is.
Goodness gracious, Mortimer.
Bam.
Ooh, baby.
6665. Nice.
You guys are gonna kill this guy in the first round. Wow.
Good.
That's a lot of damage to this guy, and we'll give it advantage on the next attack.
I just had this image of you putting the stick on your shoulder like a bazooka, blasting this fucking guiding light into him.
Alright.
Ah.
All you had to do was come over and say, hey, I asked you nicely. Go back to fuck. You know what? If you're gonna be like this, why did you pick her up? What do you mean, why did
Alright.
you pick her up? You're seeing her struggle.
I hate for the NPCs to get all the major
Jason,
kills here, but
Can you mute her, man?
yeah, I'm sorry. I should have done that sooner.
Thank you.
I apologize for that.
It's all good. It's all good. We really don't need to be listening to whatever she's got going on there.
Yeah, I apologize for that. I've got a lot going on here.
No, you're fine.
It
That's
didn't-
why I
It
mentioned
didn't occur to me to Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
I got you.
And he is going to swing his second attack with the sword that he picked up. Is he really going to kill this guy?
NPCs are taking all of our crazy kills.
God. You guys watch. Krebig comes into the room, charges, takes this attack from this creature, and he doesn't hesitate at all. He goes right for the throat and cleaves the head off of Nihilor.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm just gonna say, between the fireball and the
Four
guiding
attacks.
bolt, the guiding bolt that Mortimer did, and what was the other one? There was something else that happened too.
Guiding bolt, fireball, and
I
no,
had
it was
the
his.
intellect devours, not him.
He cleaves the head right clean off of this creature.
Fuck yes, that was totally a breach and clear, like 100%.
Yeah, this mind flayer barely had any time to react at all.
Literally one turn.
And he was
Yeah.
high in initiative.
He was. All right. I will say.
How's
Kazaf-
Fell? Is he wrecked?
Kazaf steps into the room.
Shame.
I'm going to remove everyone. I'm going to remove the initiative order here now. I'm going to step into Whispers just real quick to see if she's back.
Fucking nice call with the fire gun.
Right? That felt pretty goddamn good, man.
Bart's eyes just widen. It's just like, I can't do that.
the damage was a little disappointing, but yeah, it's good because on a 1 through 20, it explodes to varying degrees and hurts people around me.
If I need to move her,
I'm back.
I will. Okay, welcome back. I am so sorry.
That sounded rough.
I did not mean for that to intrude and.
No, my brother's freaking the fuck out because the baby's pooping all over the place. And instead of coming up to me nicely and saying, hey, I need your help real quick, he decided to start screaming and freaking the fuck out.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. I do apologize though, but
No,
seriously,
I apologize.
real life comes first. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yep. Totally.
Just to catch you up on what happened. I do not intend for the NPCs to be stealing the show here, but
I was just joking, man. Don't worry about it.
Krebig charged in and just literally took the head off of this mind flayer in the first round. Between the fireball that Bartholomew did a lot of damage to it, and Mortimer then cast almost a perfect guiding bolt. He rolled a 6, a 6, a 6, and a 5 on the damage for it, which gave Felrect advantage on the attack. He ran in and killed this thing. I apologize. It would have been your turn. I will say, what would you like to do as to assist?
Oh no!
Felrect?
If he wouldn't have killed that mind flayer, I would have fucking used control water and fucking just drowned the damn thing.
All right.
Grounded him in a pillar of water and watched him drown.
So yeah, at this point, I'm gonna start wrapping it up. But at this point, Krebig runs up to Felrect, starts trying to unlatch him from this table that he's bound to, and
I just run up and I put my hand on Krebig. Hold on, Krebig.
Right. This is where I do my thing.
He kind of looks at you guys. He says, "He's alive. What can you do?"
I'll be right
Hold on.
back.
Hopefully what we're doing doesn't make sense and it means nothing. Just wait a second. We've gotten this far.
What was it? Was it protection from good and evil that
Yes.
we decided was... Now, why was
Yes.
that supposed to do the thing?
Because it's an evil creature, so when you cast it on them, it ejects it from their body, and then they die. Well, their body dies.
If it's
Target
in them.
can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed.
Yep.
The target is also... Yep, okay. Yeah, so I'll reach out and put a hand on Felrect, and my eyes kind of shine bright for a second, and I'd say as the spell goes off, I'm like, this one's for Maloon.
And
Alright.
crack a skull open.
When you do this, you cast the spell. You feel this warm energy passing through your hands and into Felrecht's. I'm assuming you're holding like the head or
Yeah, I
chest,
put a
maybe.
hand on his forehead.
When you do, you feel that energy pass through your fingertips and all, and into Felrecht. And Felrecht kind of just opens his eyes and just looks at you and goes, You killed it? He's dead? He's alive.
I'm so glad I saved one first level spell for that.
I am amazed.
That was my last level 1. Holy hell, Felrecht, you're alright?
I think so.
I nod to Krebig and step back. He's all yours. He's real.
Great. Thank you so much. He helps Felrecht off the table and says, What now? Gazaf's standing kind of at the back of the room, watching.
How you feeling, Phil?
Like I got hit by a train.
And you fight?
He wouldn't say train, a carriage. Sorry.
Trampled by a horse, maybe?
Yeah, trampled by a
Run over
horse.
by a poor Bronco.
Like I got hit.
Yeah. He says, just give me a weapon.
I look at you, Todrin. You still have that hammer?
It was fun while it lasted. I'll take out the hammer and spin it and pass it over to him.
He kind
As
of
you
looks
do,
at
I'm
this,
just like, it looks like you found something better anyway.
he kind of just looks at this hammer and just like, okay. And he kind of looks over at Felrecht, at Krebig's scimitar, and he says, "Can I have that one?" And Krebig goes, "No, this one's mine."
You're so good with those voices. I love it. No, this one's mine.
And in the corner, you see Fargrim, Fargrim standing in a cage, and he just looks at you and just says, "What's going on? You killed him." And then he locks eyes with Mart, and he goes, "Margaster."
Yes. We're here to free you, Fargrim.
Well, do it. Don't just stand there.
I'll go help him out of the cage.
All right, and with the keys you got from Drusilia, you were able to free Fargrim. If you want, you can also free the two that are standing here. You don't get any inkling that they have been implanted, like they were waiting implantation.
Gotcha.
But both of these two, they look like they're just out of it. Like they have both just lost their minds just from being in the presence of a mind flayer, and they're just gibbering idiots at this point.
I'm back.
Hey, don't
Welcome
worry
back.
about it. But we're gonna end it here with
Oh, we need to stop?
Kylie, you said you needed to stop at 9, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 9 for you? Oh, you're Eastern time. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
I will say, you get all of these guys sorted out. The prisoners, I'm assuming you would release Fargrim and these other two.
Yes.
Fargrim and these other two don't look like they're in a position to fight. Felrecht and Krebig and Gazaf do.
That's fine.
So I will just end it with this, where Gazaf leads you guys up this nearest set of stairs, and I'm gonna remove all these tokens. Fargrim, he's not gonna stick around to talk about this. He's trying to get out of here, unless you try to stop him. You have anything you wanted to say to him?
Nope. I'll just tell him happy week. Not. I need to phrase this the right way, because I don't want it to sound insincere. Where it's just, you're free to go, no strings attached. Happy we could save you.
Okay.
Have a good
does
weekend.
Does anyone else want to say anything to him?
I don't know who he is, so no.
Alright. Then I'm going to bring us up to... I'm just going to put tokens on the map and we will end it here. Uh,
Oh shit, we're about to go fight the big bad.
We are significantly softened. I've got
Yeah.
1 second level left.
I have a 1, a 2, and a 4.
Man.
I had to play Bart to the hilt. He saw those intellect hours, and he was like, "No, no."
Yep.
so, what you come into is a chamber. There are 2 doors at the south side and a set of double doors at the north side. I don't know why the doors aren't showing up here, but you currently cannot see into the next room. But we'll start that next session. But this room is filled with statues, and let me put these on the map here because there's a lot of them. You see all these statues that are lining this hallway. Every one of them appears to be an adventurer, or maybe one of Xanathar's allies, or someone who upset him. But every one of them is stuck in a pose, and you, from having your experience with Thorvin at his shop, these are some of Xanathar's victims, petrified, lining this hallway like some kind of macabre collection.
Crazy.
Fucking petrification, Ray.
From the next room, you hear music.
Of course we do. We just set a fireball off 50 feet away, and this guy's listening to music.
Crazy. Hell yeah, guys. Man, I can't wait to pick this up.
Right?
Here's the music, which some of you may recognize.
I don't recognize that. What is that?
And that's where we'll end the game for now.
Awesome.